Hi everyone. I got this statue in today. This is Sideshow Pursuit of the Ark exclusive. It's number 15 out of 150, and the regular I think was an edition size of 500. So the edition size on this is pretty small. So just stepping back and taking a look at this, it's a nice looking statue. It's got pretty good movement. It's better than I thought it was in when you see it in person than when you see it in pictures. The movement on it is pretty nice, and it's a nice, really nice sculpt. I did have couple issues with mine. He had quite the paint chip on his nose, which I did take pictures of to send to Sideshow, but I think I've managed to fix it with some paint, so I might not go that route. So just take a look at it. I'll start with nitpicking. The paint on Indy is pretty good. I have no complaints there. You can tell it's him when you stand back and look at the statue. You know what it is. You know what it's from. It doesn't just look like some guy on a horse. The horse sculpt is nice. I really like the mane. It's kind of got some dimension going on there with hair sticking out and flying out and whatnot. But the paint on the horse is really plain. You can take a look. You can see inside his mouth, his teeth are kind of, I don't know what color that is, like black or something, and the paint in his mouth pretty much looks all one color. His hooves, you can see that it looks like he has shoes on, but there's no distinction in paint between the hooves and the shoes and the hair. I mean, I get that you can see it's supposed to be dust or desert or something on it, but some distinction would have been nice for sure. There's a lot more that I feel they could have done with this, paint-wise. And have a look. As far as the horse is concerned, like, he really is a very plain looking horse, and that's just because of the paint. The sculpt is nice. It's a nice Arabian horse. It's a nice sculpt. I know a lot of people say that the horse is too small, but I grew up around this breed of horses, and they are smaller. They're a smaller breed, so in my eyes it's the right size. The horse is the right size. And little gap going on at the tail there. I had quite a bit of problem getting the hooves to sit flat. I had the front one here was floating. I really had to push it down hard to get it in there. Take a look. There's some nice detail on the blanket here. I'm going to display them with just the regular hand. The exclusive comes with this hand holding a gun here, and this is probably just for the exclusive as well. It's the gun pouch is open. See, and the gun is missing in there, and on the one I have on him, it has the gun in there and it's closed. So yeah, just take a look. So this statue I think was $500. It is 1/5 scale, so not a bad size for the price. It's pretty. It's a nice size. It's pretty large. Like and like I said, you can definitely tell who it is. See if I can get any good shots here. It's big, so trying to maneuver around here and here. some angles like this, he looks really funny. His neck looks really funny. Like if you stand a little bit above him, so like this, you can tell who it is, and it looks good. But when you kind of go down, his neck looks kind of funky. And I noticed a lot of the iPhone pictures are really bringing that out. So from the side, it'd be better if I had more room for sure. It's pretty lightweight. Like when you put him together, he's a pretty nice weight, but individually, I mean, the base is pretty light, feels pretty hollow. The horse feels mostly hollow. He feels pretty solid, but I have no complaints about that. I mean, when you put it all together, it's fine. Oh, here's the back. Yeah, I'll just try to get some shots here. At least the paint isn't sloppy at all. It's just pretty bland on the horse. See all that? I don't know what that is. Do you see that? I'll try to clean that off. I don't know if that's paint coming off. I don't think so. I think it's just, I'm not sure what that is. Am I going to go for a replacement? Probably not. I'll see what I can do with that. Yeah, I see how. So I heard somebody say, I think I read on the forums that this horse kind of looks like a carousel horse, and it kind of does. Not because of the sculpt, just because of the paint. I mean, there is some shading on there, but I don't know. I just feel like they could have done a lot more. So. Yeah, that looks terrible. That's just the angle though. And because I have the flash on, it just looks awful. But it doesn't look that bad, don't worry. That's just this phone and this light. So all in all, my overall impressions, I like this movie a lot. I have a few indie collectibles, a couple premium formats, and one of the bad guys premium formats, and I'm glad to have this in my indie collection. It's a nice piece. Like if you do what you're supposed to do and stand back and look at it, it's really nice. It has nice movement to it, and you can tell who it is, like what scene it's from. So yeah, I'd have to say I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm happy I got it. And here's the box. Comes in quite the big box. And funny, I don't see the exclusive sticker on here. Oh, maybe there it is. Not that I'd be bothered, because I wouldn't. So there's the box. And sorry about the lighting in here tonight. It's dark out already, and I didn't get this done in time, so maybe somebody will post a better one. Here he is from this angle. So to all of you that got this, I hope you enjoy it. I know I'm going to enjoy mine. Pretty nice looking, nice size, decent size. So yeah, there he is.